class. So we're on our language for Monday. You have 3 language videos this week, and on Thursday and Friday you have a test that you can start on Thursday and finish it on Friday, and then you'll be done for language for the school year, and we'll be completed the whole book if you can believe it. So today we're going to talk about verbs. We're on page 294. Think D and E, and all Think D and E has is to underline the correct verb. So, if you can remember about verbs, you can look at page 305 and 306 in the back of your book where your handbook is, if you still have it, because I know some of you are losing pages in the back. A verb is a word that shows action or state of being, helps another verb, or links another word to the subject. So, I was going to review some with you on verbs. If you want to look in your book and to review verbs, it's Unit 1, page 2 through 26, or in your handbook, page 305 to 306. But there's 2 pages I'd really like you to look at that you really probably forgot and need to remember. It's page 16 and page 19. Page 16 is the different verb forms that we have and how to use them as examples. And then page 19 is your irregular verbs. So if you want to look at those pages again. Remember also, the verb is also called the predicate. If you stay here long enough and let's just say Mr. Joyner's still here, he's going to call it the predicate, even in high school. So the verb, the predicate are the same thing basically. Predicate of a sentence tells something about the subject. What does the verb do? It tells about the subject. It usually tells what the subject is doing. Like when you say, Sarah is running. Well, what's she doing? She's running. Who was running? Sarah. And then remember the 3 types of verbs. Action. You have your action verbs. Your state of being verbs. And your helping verbs. So that's your verbs. Alright, I'm going to do the first 5 with you on Think D, and then the first 4, well actually, we'll do the first, we'll see on Think E. So let's look on page 294 in your language book. You're almost done with this language book. You can say yes. Alright, so on page 294, Think D, underline the correct verb. It says, number 1, wasn't and weren't in the parentheses. So basically what you could do is read the sentence, which word makes more sense. Wasn't Rachel and Leah the daughters of Laban? Weren't Rachel and Leah the daughters of Laban? Which one sounds better? What better? Ooh. Wasn't or weren't? It's going to be weren't. Okay, number 2, it was and were in the parentheses. So let's look at it. The Puritans was the founders of Harvard University. Does that sound good? Was. Or were the Puritans were the founders of Harvard University. Which one sounds the best? Were is the answer. Look at number 3. The same 2 choices, was and were. Out in the backyard, the chickens was cackling and crowing. Now you can just tell when you say was, that's not going to sound correct in that sentence. But if you say, out in the backyards, the chickens were cackling and crowing, sounds better because what were they doing outside? That's what they were doing. Okay, number 4 is or are. That's like when I was teaching 2nd grade and they would say, I is doing it. That's not right. I am doing it. The organ grinder and his little monkey is performing for the children, or the organ grinder and his little monkey are performing for the children. Which one sounds better? Are. Number 5 is also is and are. There is no sorrow in heaven. There are no sorrow in heaven. Now in that case, which one sounds better? Is or are? Is. There is no sorrow in heaven. Just like in that song, Walking on the Heaven Road. I used to love singing that song when I was in the youth choir at church. Let's look at think E. And actually, since I did the first 5 in think D, I'm going to do the second 5 in think E. So I'm going to start number 6. You'll do the first ones, then you can come listen and watch me. Alright, number 6. Is and are is your choices. So listen. Fat puppies is not fast runners. Fat puppies is not fast runners. Or is it fat puppies are not fast runners? Which one sounds better? Are. Okay, number 7 is their selves and themselves. They sometimes trip theirselves when they run, or they sometimes trip themselves when they run. Themselves sounds better. Okay, 8, there's 2 choices. So there you have sat and set in the beginning, and I and me in the second one. So all at once, Sock sat down and looked at Matt and I. Or all at once, Socks sat and looked at Matt and me. Sat is the first one, but it's I or me in the second one. It's going to be me. Alright, teach and learn. I tried to teach how to bring me about them. I tried to teach him to bring me a ball. I tried to learn him to bring me a ball. You're going to learn somebody, you're going to teach somebody. What's Miss Sewell do to you? She teaches you. So teach is the correct form in this one. I can't learn you nothing. You have to learn it on your own, but I can teach you. And number 10, you have threw and thrown. When I had threw it, he ran to get it. When I had thrown it, he ran to get it. Thrown. So there's your verb review. If you have any questions, let me know. I will hopefully talk to you later in your next video. Bye.